2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Here are the five for the Clippers. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Opening day, Steve, for some teams, it's a fresh start. And for others, it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's LeBron. Outside for Davis. Three-pointer. They get it back. Here now, the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Hopefully they exercise better caution in this game and avoid cheap fouls that could get them in trouble again.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. And here's Beverley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Leonard. Great touch on the 16-footer. Leonard's got 6.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Green. He dishes it to McGee. And the pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Lakers working the ball around now. Sees the alley-oop. And the rejection by Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Here's George.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
LeBron with it. 29 points for him last game against Houston. McGee up top. And the Lakers with another miss. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
That free throw good from Leonard. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
so he gets them both.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
Here's LeBron on the wing, Green. They could use a bucket, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set, and you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
And he makes the first.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And you know what, Smitty, one of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all.
Offensive rebound. Here's Leonard. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. 8-point game. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they have to come after LeBron James in waves and build a wall between him and the bucket. And that's easier said than done, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Smith following Marcus Morris's 3. Green taking his time here. 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-4 run. And the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. Oh. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. The dish to George. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here is McGee. Outside, Davis. On the wing, James. Over Beverly. LeBron shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smith with it. Leonard picks him up. Smith's shot is good.
If you play JR for the jump shot, he's also capable of putting it on the floor and driving it right past you.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And Davis sends it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Now, here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Morris. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Davis. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Outside Leonard. Shot from the wing. McGee with the block. Fast break. The Lakers. It's stolen by Morris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Beverly. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Smith outside. Pass to LeBron. Outside for Davis. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good job by AD. Gets his feet set, on balance, shoulders squared, has the athletic flexibility of a smaller player.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
They get the rebound, and Howard with the stuff.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now here's Williams. Knocked loose. Outside, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what AD is actually trying to do. Bake the defense, draw fouls, and he's thinking get himself to the line.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling it like a guard and going around people and also able to change speeds and read the defense better.
Got a hand on it. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Looking now at some numbers for Rondo. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 9 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To stop the run. Excellent D there from Waiters.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Williams. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, again the miss by Williams.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Shamet the pass to Green. Davis with some nice D.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Waiters outside. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. He can't get that one. Here's Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. Smitty, he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
Free throw good, Green. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Now here's Jackson after Dion Waiters' miss. And Green slams it in.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Waiters for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Nice follow through on the jumper. Dion Waiters looking rock solid that time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Here's Williams after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Teardrop shot. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lou Williams.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Now here's Waiters. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Now here's Williams. High arcing shot. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
Here's Rondo. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Misses from short range. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Golden State. Williams gets the bucket.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Rondo scanning the floor. Davis against Green. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Here's Howard. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Howard's got 8 points.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
And the Clippers call time here. Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a three ball, because there are some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Smith comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Green. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George, he's checked in for Williams. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Harrell kicks to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 12 points for Leonard.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Green dishes to James. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
The pass to McGee. James in the post. Defended by Beverly. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. A very nice season for him last year. 3rd in shooting percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now here's Beverly. Morris outside. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Morris inside. Working on Howard. Morris, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
James.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Good on the second free throw. So it's the Clippers now. Now George. Passes it to Leonard. No good on the triple. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Clippers trail by 8. And here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 15.
Great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Kawhi showing us what's good.
Pass to James. And they double up James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
He hits both from the stripe.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Smith finds McGee. Green with the ball. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Out to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And that's 13 points for LeBron. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Green passes to Howard. They double team Howard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
So it's the Clippers now. Lakers leading by 5. In the corner, George with it. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Chalk up 2 there. Harrell's got 6 in the quarter.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Tipped away. They double team Howard. Smith with a wide open look. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Smith's got 5 now.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beverly against LeBron. Smith outside. Leonard with the steal. By himself. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George with the ball, and George with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court,
Shooting 2.
the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Free throw good, LeBron. Well, we see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard
pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Well, you know, the truth is Leonard's been focused all night, has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside Leonard from the arc. That shot off, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's James, and the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
James outside. The Clippers grab the miss. 1:10 left to play in the first half.
Driving with a purpose. Leonard shakes off the hit, maintains focus, count it.
Paul George with the steal. To the inside, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Dishes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis comes in for JaVale McGee, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Danny Green. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Williams has checked in. Just 5 on the clock. George from deep three-point land. The Clippers keep it alive.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Waiters with the ball. Over George. And that one hits back iron. Kawhi Leonard has been on display. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 25 points, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got Patrick Beverly. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. Smith outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 8 points for J.R. Smith.
Deadly from beyond the arc. J.R. cannot be left alone.
George looking over the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Third is JaVale McGee. And, of course, Montrezl Harrell.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
They throw good, Paul George. No good on the second free throw. The Lakers trail. LeBron outside. The pass to Davis. It's stolen by Morris. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
LeBron passes to Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Free throw good, Davis.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
Leonard the pass to George. George double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Clippers now. Morris finds Beverly. This one for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still win out.
Here's George. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clippers trail by 3. Here's George. 11 points in the game. Here's Leonard. The 17-footer goes down. Leonard's got 27 points.
If you can't get Leonard a look inside, this is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
Davis against Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the wide open shot from Green. And there's another one for the Lakers.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Green against George. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season. 6th in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And here's George for 3. But they recover it. Zubac kicks to Morris. Passes it to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Green. He dishes it to James. That shot, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Green finds Smith. LeBron outside. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 3. The 3 from George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And the Clippers call time here. Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Danny Green. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Outside Leonard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Clippers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. There's Green with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rondo against Jackson. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Rondo against Jackson. Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. The layup missed.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Leonard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 16-5 run. LeBron passes to Rondo. LeBron against Leonard. Green with the block.
One of JaMychal's strengths is his shot blocking. Whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he gets up quickly.
And Harrell slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
This is what you love about AD. He combines the skill with the great physical attributes. Excellent pump fake.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And Dion Waiters subbed in for J.R. Smith. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Jackson. Lets a floater go. Good D by Howard. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Waiters no luck. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Williams scanning the floor. A floater, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And, Kevin, you don't stay a perennial six-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
The first free throw is good.
Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won Sixth Man of the Year multiple times.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And for Lou Williams, he is just instant offense when you bring him, Smitty, into the game.
And a lot of that is just his mindset. Lou Williams, once he's checked in, he is attacking at every given opportunity. Not everyone can be successful off the bench, but Lou Williams has made a career of it.
It's stolen by Rondo. And the layup's good off the glass. Rondo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Jackson dishes to Harrell. Kicks it to Williams. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Right side, Rondo. A three ball. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Rondo against Jackson. He kicks to Williams. Pass to Harrell. Clippers moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the three. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
Williams passes to Jackson. Back to Williams. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Rondo. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Rondo's got 6 points.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Jackson kicks to Green. Williams against Kuzma. Harrell the pass to Jackson. Here's Shamet. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The pass to Davis. And that one, good. 18 points for him.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
It's stolen by Rondo. Now the dish to Howard. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Harrell. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Waiters. Williams in the post. He's against Kuzma. Williams' shot is off.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Rondo dishes to Davis. Taken away by Williams. Here's Shamet. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Rondo. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams in the post. Guarded by Kuzma. It's blocked. Dishes to Davis. Drills it from outside. Davis has got 16 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Now here's Williams. It's deflected. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Clippers trail by 8. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Dion Waiters, and it's Green in at the shooting guard. Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Beverly against Waiters. Davis down low. And no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. It's George on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George. Some changes for the Lakers. J.R. Smith's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Dion Waiters. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Leonard in for Williams. Good on both. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron outside. Smith outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Smith.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Leonard attacking. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Clock at 6. Here's James. And another basket for the Lakers.
A threat from every spot on the floor. LeBron still probably the toughest cover in the league.
George against Smith. George passes to Beverly, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lakers leading by 9. James, the bounce pass. Passes it to Smith. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Beverly finds George. Now here's Leonard, covered by Smith. Will it go? And the Clippers miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Green dishes to James. Smith outside. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. 3 on 3. That one falls.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 10-point lead. Out to Smith. George against Green. Here's Davis. McGee inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's George for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to LeBron. Davis against Morris. Lets it go from 14. And it's Davis missing. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Morris kicks to Beverly. Pass to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Now Green. He dishes it to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
And here's Beverly. Now the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Yep, right through the net. George has got 4 this quarter.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Green, the pass to LeBron. Back to Green. The tray. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris outside. Over to the left wing. Passes to George. Clippers moving the ball around. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Morris.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Lakers leading by 8. Green with the ball. Stolen by Beverly. Here's George, and Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Left side, Davis. On the wing, Green. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
LeBron against Beverly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Smith outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Beverly against Davis. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. And Davis sends it back.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Morris. Fires the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. James against Morris. Back to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Green, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Leonard. He can't get it to go. Smith with some nice D.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Beverly. Over James. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Beverly. And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And stolen by LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. Over Williams. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 20. There's the pass to Leonard. Back to Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
James against Williams. Passes it to Smith from deep. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Outside Williams. It's stolen by Green. Williams against LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. That free throw, no good. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Smith. No luck that time either. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Anthony Davis.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And here are the Clippers. Jackson passes to Magruder. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Now Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Lock at 6. Patterson inside. He's against Kuzma. Patterson can't get it to go. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Here is Cook. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony.